Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my June favorites because it is June 30th, which is the last day of June, and it is, right? Yeah, June 30th, just making sure, because sometimes in the summer you kind of don't know what day it is. So, I think there is no order here, so I think I'm just going to get into it. Sorry about the setup. It was raining, so I didn't want to be on the floor. But now it's not raining, and so I didn't know what to do because I just set up everything in here, and then it stopped raining, and I don't know. So here I am. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. My sister is watching TV. Anyway, so my first thing I have is the Sweet Pea Triple Moisture Body Cream by Bath and Body Works. And this stuff is the bomb. It smells so good. Like, this is my favorite, one of my favorite things from there. Like, the lotions aren't that good because they're sticky, but the body creams, they're moisturizing, and this one smells so good. Like, this, for this one, I smelled this, and it was, like, amazing, and then I smelled my Sweet Pea spray, and it wasn't nearly as awesome as this. And if you know how much I love this Sweet Pea spray, and then I love this like 10 times more, then that's like pretty big. The body creams have such more scent in them. Like the coconut one my sister has, I was gonna get that one, but and it smelled so good. It smells exactly like coconut, but the coconut vanilla. But the spray for that, it smells awful. Like absolutely awful. I hate the smell for that, for the spray. The only thing I like is the body creams smell for that. So the body cream smells are so amazing, and they're moisturizing, and they are a little bit more expensive. They're like $1.50 more, I think, than the lotions, than the normal little lotion things, but I think that they're worth it. So you really get your money's worth of these, and it just smells so good, especially this one. The applicator for these is so much better than the lotions because those, you have a little, here I have a mini one, I'll show you really quick. I'm not sure if they changed the packaging, but this is what the lotions look like, only obviously you get it bigger. And you have this, which you have to kind of dump out, and it's hard to get every drop, but for the body creams, you can just like squeeze them out, which is like really handy, and I like it a lot. So the next thing I have is a hair product, and this is by Tresemme. It's the Anti-Frizz Secret Smooth Smoothing Cream. It looks like this, and I put it in my hair before I did this video because I had a lot of flyaways, and that's basically what it does. It smooths away flyaways and protects your hair against humidity when you don't want to use hairspray, like, because you don't want that kind of crunchiness in it, and it's just kind of like a natural way, and it smells really good too. So Tresemme products do smell like really good. Actually, so does a lot of hair products do, but I mean that smells good. Next thing I've been using is the e.l.f. Zit Zapper. There's barely any left. Like, you probably can't even see that. But I have a backup, and it works. So it actually does work. And as you know, I still love my Clean and Clear. Still loving that. So it's good. It's just right there. I don't know if you guys got bored with it, but it's sitting there in my shower, and I still use it whenever I take a shower, and I'm still loving it. So also I've tried this new oil-free acne wash pink foaming scrub, and I don't know, because like with the combination of these three things, like that cleanser, the exfoliator, and the Zit Zapper, my face is getting really dry, so I've been laying off that because it's kind of but that makes your face really smooth, and if you have really sensitive skin, that would be great for you because it helps your acne, and if you have oily, sensitive skin, then this is a product for you. But my friend tried it out who fits that description didn't work for them. So try it, see if you like it. On my nails this month, I've been having the Sally Hansen Insta Dry in the color Peachy Breeze, and it's a really neon coral. This is like the same exact stuff that's in my Summer Besties. So sorry if you guys are like getting really annoyed right now, but I just wanted to do a June favorites because I just wanted to keep it going because I've been doing it since April and I want to keep my streak going. So it's like a neon and coral, and it's a perfect, in my head, it's a perfect nail color for summer. Like if I would wear any color, it would be this one. Yeah, but for some people, this may not be it because the formula, it's very thick, which I like, but it does chip kind of fast because like it goes on so thick, it's very breakable, and then the brush is so big. But I like big brushes, so yeah. Next thing I've been loving is the Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express. This is my new favorite mascara. I'm not sure how different the formula is from the falsies, but the reason why I love it so much is the brush. The brush is really nice and I like it. The only thing I found with this, the only thing I found bad with this is that it makes your lashes stick straight instead of curved like the falsies did. But it's just a lot easier to apply, and it's not so much oh, she's wearing so much mascara look. Which I don't really like, the big mascara clumpy look. So this is perfect mascara for me. It just kind of makes your lashes a little bit bolder, but not too much. Next thing I've been using is the Fit Me. I feel like I'm repeating like everything, but anyway, you guys know what I like. So next thing I've been using is the Fit Me pressed powder as a foundation because it's a lot lighter coverage for summer, and also it's a little bit darker than my skin tone, so it kind of gives me a little glow for summer, and I don't want to look orange when I go back to school. So I'm kind of using this up just because it's not exactly my color, because I got it in CVS and I think the lighting in there was kind of messed up, so it was hard to match myself. But oh my gosh, it's so loud. Oh, my puff came out. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but oh, and I'm in the shade 230 if you didn't know that. 230, there goes my puff. Just leave that out. I don't know where. Oh, I'm just crazy today. So 230. Hard to get close to the camera, but anyway. So as you can see, the rings are kind of coming out, so that means I'm close to hitting pan, which I'm really excited about. And it does come with a puff, but I haven't really been using that. I've been using my e.l.f. powder brush. It looks like this. It's really soft. The only problem I find with this is that it does shed. Not as much as the Total Face brush, but it does shed a little bit. And which is weird because Studio Line brushes don't shed. But it's a lot more softer. It's a lot softer than the Total Face brush by e.l.f. and it works for pressed powders because the Total Face brush could not get I couldn't get it with the it just made a huge mess and no product was coming out. So I'm really happy with the powder brush, but I don't know if that's really a favorite. But anyway, next face item I have is my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. This is all over YouTube, and Forgot about that. I dug my nail in there one day, if you could see. I don't know how that happened exactly, but I really like the blush because it's a nice coral color. And it has some shimmer in it, and it's perfect for my skin. It's perfect for my skin. So the only thing is I don't use the bronzer. That's what it's called. Why was I blanking out on that? But I don't use the bronzer because it's not my skin tone. If I put it on, it would make me look like I just put mud on my face, and I'm not really going for that look. So and e.l.f. only has one like shade of bronzer, I think. I don't know. I have to look into that, but I'm pretty sure they only have one shade of bronzer. But I was watching this other girl, and she was talking about how she only uses the bronzer instead of the blush. But anyway, I don't know. But even if I did run out of all the blush and did not use the bronzer, I'd either give it to my sister or something, or just throw it away, and I don't really mind that I would have to get rid of the bronzer because the blush was only $3, and their blush is normally $3 anyway. So you just get the bronzer with it, and I don't have a problem with that because you know, it's the same price if I bought the blush alone anyway, so it's not a big deal. And you get the same amount, so I really don't care that I have to not use the bronzer. But the blush is so pretty because there's some shimmer, so it acts as like a highlighter and blush in one. Sorry if you don't like shimmer in your blush, so that I wouldn't recommend if you don't like shimmer in your blush. But yeah, now I'm going to my lip products. I have been liking this. It's the Mentha Lip Buffer. Really nice. There's some in the, I don't know if you can see, but there is like real sugar, so it's safe to eat. I wouldn't straight up eat it, but it's not gonna kill you if you eat it. So that it makes it taste good because it's mint and sugar. So, but if you don't like mint, I wouldn't recommend this. It just makes your lips really soft and it's relaxing. When I first got it, I even said to my sister, this is going to be my June favorite. So, just thought I'd include that. But I wouldn't use it after you brush your teeth because there is real sugar, so it would kind of be a waste of brushing your teeth. That's the only thing I have to say about that. Guys, now I love my medicated chapstick. My last product is the Beauty Rush lip gloss in Miss Mojito. There's SPF 15 in here. And it's really, really glittery, and it's a perfect lip gloss to wear to the beach, but it's not very pigmented. I'm wearing it right now. I'll put some more on. Sorry, my head is chopped off. I'll sit back. Not really pigmented. Like, okay. Well, that just proved me wrong. I don't know if you could see that, but it did come out kind of pinky. So this is my lip gloss all over my hand. Really pretty and glittery, which I like a lot. So my favorite thing I've been doing this month, the favorite thing I've done this month is, I almost said this is my main favorites because I was just so excited to tell you guys, but it was definitely one of the best things I've ever done, not even this month, but in my life, was the Taylor Swift Speak Now concert, world tour, yeah, whatever. I went to at the beginning of June. It was a lot of fun, and when I went in, I was like a fan, but then now I was a fanatic, and I was in like Taylor Swift's withdrawal after that. But I've healed a little bit now, but I'm still obsessed. Also, I've been loving making whatever these making these friendship bracelets. I made this one. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I love my new subscribers and they always get a shout out. I haven't gotten a subscriber in like a week. So happy. I hope everyone had a good June, and if you live in America, if I don't see you before then, which I probably will, have a good 4th of July. Keep smiling because you're beautiful.